Hi there, Mrs. Ehlke here. For this project, we're going to do our own Egyptian mummy case, okay? This is actually a very large project. As you can see, it doesn't even all fit on the screen at the same time. And we're going to start off. I want to show you step by step how to work on the headdress part, and then putting our name in hieroglyphics. The rest you can kind of get creative with on your own. We have other Egyptian symbols that I've added here. And then on the bottom, I chose some Egyptian people to show things that I enjoy doing, like traveling or painting, okay? And the neat thing about the Egyptian people is that their feet usually are always sideways. You can always see their shoulders square on, but then their heads are usually sideways too. Some interesting things to look at when using Egyptian art. So I'm going to shrink this down a little bit so that I can show you how it works, and follow along and see if you can make Egyptian mummy art, a mummy case for your own person. All right, enjoy. So we're going to begin by doing the headdress, and I found some pictures of different Egyptian symbols, of different headdresses online, so I'm using those to kind of look at. I'm going to start off by going down from the top of the paper and making a horizontal line. It doesn't go all the way across. Then I'm going to make two lines that go down to make the face. Now, if you are a boy, you can add a beard, and then we're going to add the two sides of the headdress on either side that also have some sections hanging down. I'm going to add stripes to the beard, and then I'm going to add a space to the top center of the headdress to add maybe a symbol later. Next, I'm just adding stripes across the top and down the sides. Then I'm going a little bit down from the top and I'm adding two curved lines for eyes. I want to make sure to extend the outsides of them to make the Egyptian eyes. They use lots of dark makeup on their eyes, boys or girls. I'm adding a nose and a line for the mouth. Also adding eyebrows. Next, I want some type of neck collar or neck dress. So I'm adding a curved line, and then another curved line, and yet another one. So it kind of looks like there are multiple layers of neckwear. And then I'm going to add a line farther down my mummy case, just to kind of break up the areas. I'm then referring to hieroglyphic alphabet, and I'm going to find the symbols that make up my name. So I'm doing my last name, which is Ehlke, and that's the symbol for E. And then since my name ends with E as well, I went ahead and did that as well. Next, I'm looking at the symbol for H and the symbol for L, which kind of looks like a lion. So I'm doing my best to draw the shapes that make up each letter. And then this is the symbol for K. I'm also going to make sure to write the English letters underneath. That way you don't have to write your name on your project. I'm going to add a little bit more detail to decorate the headdress. I'm looking at my symbol sheet to see if there's any symbols I want to add, or a lot of times it's just stripes. I want my neck dress or my neck wear to be a little bit fancier as well, so I'm adding some stripes there. Now that I have the basic drawing done of my headdress and my name in hieroglyphics, I'm going to add some color. I'm starting off with just kind of a peachy color for my face, and then I'm adding a little bit of brown to shade it in. For the headdress, I'm just going to pick random colors and basically fill in the different sections of the headdress. Trying to add some shading here and there. I'm starting off with gold because gold would be associated with wealth, and then I'm shading it with a little bit of brown to make it look a little bit more rich. I'm trying to make the sections interesting and shade and color very nice and neat. For this, you can use markers or you can use colored pencils or crayons. It doesn't really matter, but whatever you do, just make sure you fill it with nice rich color so that it really stands out. If you are a girl, you can have part of the black Egyptian wig showing too, instead of the entire head covered in the headdress. So that's something to think about as well. For my name area, because my name is basically just marker, I want to still fill in the background behind it with color, so I'm just using colored pencil to fill it in. Here's an example of one that I did that's finished. This is a girl version, so you can see I've got the lines for the eyes to make them look Egyptian. I also have some of my own hair showing, but then the black wig showing that the Egyptians wear. I've added earrings. And then if you move down, you can see more of the neckwear. I've added just some different symbols that I like for Egyptian symbols. There's my name in hieroglyphics. You can see I colored it in with colored pencils, and then I also have color behind it. This section is just different symbols that I liked. I chose the bird, the flower, the sun, and then another water bird. I've also used marker to kind of divide up the area, and then colored pencil for the background to make sure that every area is very colorful. And then the bottom part is where I would like to have people, and I would like to have at least 2 people showing things about what you like. So this one is for travel because I like to travel, so I made sure with Egyptian people their heads are always facing to the side, their feet are also to the side, and yet their shoulders are square. My first person is travel, my second person is art. They also have the head to the side, the shoulders square, and then the feet to the side as well. You can see the larger version of the entire project. Again, I just found a bunch of different symbols and hieroglyphics online and printed them off to give me ideas of ways I could fill my project with Egyptian symbols. Here you can see some examples of those. Some examples of the headdress and of the people, how they're in the profile. And then also I have a sheet of the hieroglyphic alphabet to use as a reference for my name.